Yo, Tyrese Maxey is him. I just want to let you guys know he is 23 years old. 23 years old, and this is his second 50-point game this season. Second. And it's just amazing to see because Tyrese Maxey, he's such a great person, man. And you can see, and you can just tell he has just great work ethic. Every year he comes back better than ever. And I said this his rookie year, or not his rookie year, but the year after, like I see flashes of Kobe in him, right? And the way his career is kind of progressing is similar to Kobe, right? Look at his first 4 years. I always say this. Look at his first 4 years. Look at Kobe's first 4 years. This guy, Tyrese Maxey, is going to be a superstar. He's going to be a superstar. In 2 years from now, he's going to be a superstar, no doubt. No doubt. And the thing is, we shouldn't trade Embiid, guys. I see a lot of people talking about we have to trade Embiid. Look what Tyrese Maxey's doing without him. Guys, he dropped 50 points with Embiid, too, against the Pacers. Right? Both of them together are a great combination. We need to build around both of these superstars. Because what's the point of trading Embiid? What we're going to get for him, right? 4 first-round picks maybe, and maybe a good player, but we're not going to be a winning team. We're not going to be a championship team. Once we lose Embiid, we're not a championship team. With Embiid, we're a championship team. And Tyrese Maxey is the Kobe Bryant to the Shaq. And I really believe that. I believe not Kobe. Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid are going to become not a dynasty, but we can create one, right? With these two great stars. And in my opinion, I think Embiid can play until he's 35. I know he's injured, right? But he's not good. He doesn't have to be the guy. Tyrese Maxey can take the reins from Embiid. Embiid can have the David Robinson type of role with the Spurs, what the Spurs did, because the Spurs, they had David Robinson, who was their superstar, and then it turned into Tim Duncan. They had Tony Parker, they had Manu Ginobili. They build around their guy, and they invested. They invested in young talent to develop. That is what we should do. And I don't really like to talk about the past, but sometimes I do. If we kept Isaiah Joe and Charles Bassey, right, that I'm not saying that they're going to start a dynasty, but those are great pieces to have on your team, and you can build together. Because Isaiah Joe and Tyrese Maxey, to me, they seemed very close, right? They played in the summer league together. They were boys. Like Tyrese Maxey had so much praise for Isaiah Joe. Same with Isaiah Joe to Maxey, and I really thought together they would have become a really great backcourt. But that's the past. It didn't turn out the way it should be, but that's how you can build a great roster from young guys. And Isaiah Joe, what was he, a second round pick? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's guys that you can build into a star, or not even a star, but a great role player. And that's what we need to do, or start doing. Because the Spurs, the Kawhi Leonard thing, I was just talking about the Spurs. They had David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and then they invested in a young guy like Kawhi Leonard. And then he becomes a superstar. So that's the trend that we should kind of look into. Right? The Kelly Oubre could turn into a star, right? He's still young. But, it's just certain things like his IQ defensively and offensively aren't up to par. But Nick Nurse can progress that. So, I feel like we shouldn't say trade Embiid. Because if you say trade Embiid, that's done. Sixers aren't going to be a championship team. And I want to see us contend for a championship. Because I've watched the process years. I don't want to go through another process year. If we trade Embiid and we're trash, Tyrese Maxey's not going to want to stay here. Can we just enjoy our team? And by the way, LeBron James, I appreciate you so much for tweeting this out, because Embiid got so much hate for, I guess, ducking Jokic. But when he gets hurt, no one says anything about, oh, maybe you were right. You shouldn't have played. Now they're all quiet and saying, oh, Embiid's soft. He can't play through injury. It's just so dumb to me, man. The media is just so fake. And, Embiid dropped 70 points a week ago, right? He had all this praise, and then he misses one game against Denver, and he is a loser. He's scared of Jokic. It's just, oh, man, the media. I appreciate LeBron James. I'm not a LeBron fan, but that tweet, amazing. Amazing. I gotta say, Jaden Springer, this was your game to show out defensively. Oh my gosh. You had Jordan Clarkson in jail the whole game. This guy did not know what to do. He was crying to the refs every single time he tried to ISO Springer, clamped him. And this is just one play from the game. This literally happened almost every time Clarkson tried to drive on Springer. Clamped. So great game for Springer. He did get pulled late in the game because he took a bad shot, and then he was on the ground somehow. For a wide open Colin Sexton 3. But other than that, it was a great game for Springer. A lot of people are saying he can't play ball. He shouldn't be on the team. He's not a basketball player. I think we should develop him. He is young. He's 20. Like, he's literally my age. So it's just like, I'm not going to hate on him. He's a young player, and he's already our best perimeter defender. So I think he, well, in my opinion, he's better than Matisse Thybulle ever was. Like, as a young guy, as a 20-year-old guy, Jaden Springer's way better than Thybulle, especially defensively, like 100%. And Tobias, I hate on him decent amount of times, and I give him some praise, but I got to give you praise for this game. You played well. You were aggressive. You made some clutch shots in the fourth when they were doubling Maxey, or they weren't really doubling him, but they were, trying to get the ball out of his hands. Tobias, you really did come through for us when we needed you, so I got to give you praise here. But the thing with Tobias, you got to do this when Embiid's on the court too, man. So, I want to keep seeing this from you with Embiid hurt, so we need you to give us at least 23 points a game. But yeah, it was a good game for you, bro, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you didn't suck this game. Fuck. But that's going to be it for this video. If you made it to the end, drop a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.